Hey, what's going on?
Whoopah!
And we're good to go, guys.
Cool.
And rolling.
I'm rolling. Could you start off by just saying, hi, Transworld Sport, I'm Tyson Fury, and I'm the world champ.
Hi, Transworld Sport. I am Tyson Fury, and I'm the heavyweight unified champion of the world. If you don't know what that means, it means number one.
And number one indeed. So, you're here in the training camp. You spar with Huey quite regularly, don't you?
Yes.
Obviously he's out at the moment because of his cut and everything.
Yes.
But what's it like training together?
He brutalises my ass daily in the gym. He literally kicks me about the ring. This guy is a bit of a phenomenon. He's 21 years old, tall, dark and handsome. And he can fight.
And how well do you think he can fight?
How well? Well, I think his record speaks for itself. He's 20-0, 21 years old. He only has to have one more fight than he's had one fight per year since he was born. On average.
That's a good record, isn't it?
Very good, yeah.
Very good.
And he's number 6 in the world, so not to be sniffed at.
Not to be sniffed. And obviously he's had some ups and downs, hasn't he, with his food allergies, and you know, he's really pushing himself though, and it must be hard having that stopping his mentality.
He's struggling with a lot of things at the moment. With his health, his sexuality. There's a lot of stuff going on where he struggles. So he's a bit insecure at the minute, but I'm sure over time it'll even itself out.
I can't use that.
Why can't you use that?
Well,
What did he say?
Everyone's used to me coming out with stuff like that.
He's a wanker, really.
Well, we're very careful. We're so selective of what we use. We
Go
don't
on.
try to...
Carry
We're not gonna
on,
ruin it.
carry
Pick it up,
on.
pick it up.
Right. So, how do you think Huey did in his fight against Fred Cassidy? Obviously, he won, but it was a tough...
Yes, I think he'd done well. He could have done better, but he wasn't given the chance to because he got the cut over his eye, which initially stopped the fight. And Huey went to the scorecards and won on points. It was only 5 rounds completed, or 6 rounds. So there's quite a while left in the fight, and I do believe if the fight would have carried on and Huey didn't get the cut, then he would have got him out of there for sure.
Shake. Try not to shake.
Okay. What do you think he needs to do to ensure he wins again on the 9th? Obviously, we're not sure who he's fighting against yet, but
He just needs to
Fury
turn up.
Fury.
Turn up. Because I never met a Fury that can't fight. And winning is in our blood. All we do is win, no matter what. We don't do anything else. We always win. That's why I'm undefeated, Huey's undefeated. You know, we always win.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you guys make such good fighters? What is it about it?
We ain't just good fighters, we're the whole package, if you know what I mean. I wear size 13s, if you know what I mean. No, yeah, we are. We can talk, we can fight, we know when to train hard and we know when to not to train hard. And the most important thing we have is the tutor to know when to put the foot on the gas and when to hold it. And that's Peter Fury. So let's not make any mistakes here. We are the tools in the shed, but without the hand on, we wouldn't be going very far, because I wouldn't be here right now because I would have jacked it ages ago. And Huey wouldn't be here right now neither because he would have jacked it ages ago too. So we owe our careers to Peter really, and that is gospel truth. Because he took me from a snotty-nosed schoolboy into the heavyweight champion of the world. And that's not an easy task. There's 7 billion people in the world and I'm the best fighter out of all of them. So it's a hell of a fate, isn't it, to be to see that person, to bear that burden on my shoulders. There's a lot of moving around. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just sorry.
Is it this keeps moving? You're trying to hide it. We'd appreciate a little bit of silence in the background, please. The king is on camera.
The king's down here, mate.
Ty.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Right. So back to it. So would you say Peter Fury is your inspiration in boxing, in sort of general life? Who is it that? What was it that you loved about boxing from a young age?
From a young age, I always used to watch boxing on TV and old videotapes from hundreds of years ago, boxers, right through up until today. So I've always been interested in it because it drawed me to it. The sport was so interesting. What you can become through the sport, the discipline and the dedication is phenomenal. And I don't believe there's another sport out there that even comes close to boxing. Because boxing can take an outright broke-ass bum off the street to being a champion of the world with riches and fame. So name me another sport that can do that. I don't know one. Because you don't have to be rich to go into boxing. You can come from any walk of life, any background, any disprivileged life. You can walk into a boxing gym with nothing, in debt, and come out as a champion, if you want it bad enough.
It's interesting that you say that it can transform lives. If you weren't doing boxing, what do you think you'd be doing? Is there another path that you may have taken if? Yes,
if I wasn't boxing, I'd still be successful in anything I do because I'm a winner, like I said before. And no matter what I would have put my hand to, I would have been good at it. So I've been very, very blessed in this life. It's right, you're better to be born lucky than rich, they say, don't they? But I don't believe in all that stuff. I believe I've been very, very blessed and privileged to be in my position. And like I said before, whatever path I would have taken, it would have worked. I'd have made it work. So I don't know what I would have done because I don't have any formal education, just primary school level stuff. And I left school with that confidence, knowing I was going to be the heavyweight champion of the world. I had to make it. There was no failure. Failure wasn't an option.
Well, you two obviously, doing so well. You're world champion. Do you two think that you could be like the next Klitschko brothers? Do you think you could take over?
Could we take over? Well, if we wanted to, we could. But I don't want to. As soon as Huey's ready, I'm going to get him in the ring and let him kick my ass in front of the world. Because that's what type of man I am.
So you actually think that you two would have a fight? I asked Peter the same question. He said, no.
I tell you, we will fight. When the day comes and Huey's ready to take my belts off me, I'll gladly step down. I'd rather him beat me up than somebody else. What better way to go out? Ruling a division for years and then bowing down to your little protege, cousin / brother, family member, and then him to take on the dynasty. We can reign together, but it's highly unlikely considering I don't want to carry on for a long time in boxing. This is very hard work for me. There's much better places I'd rather be right now than sat in the gym training, killing myself. Comes a point in a man's life where you're secure enough to not work anymore and you could just sit back and relax on the sofa. And then you keep working. And every fight you take or thing you do is generating a hell of a lot of money. So it sort of becomes about business. But I always said to myself, I never wanted to make boxing about business. Just wanted it to be about the sport. And my ambition was to unify the division. And I'd done that in my last fight. So this is why I keep saying the motivation's not there. Because to a lot of people, money's the motivation in life. But to me, it's paper. It's for spending. There's no good going to the grave a rich person. So it doesn't benefit us at all. And all this getting forward in life is all rubbish. It's all hearsay. Because what is getting forward mean? Putting yourself in more debt, giving yourself more stress, putting more miles on the clock, getting a few more grey hairs. Is that getting forward? I believe getting forward is freedom. And to get ultimate freedom, you've got to find it in your mind.
Do you think you have nowhere else to go in the sport then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I could go on and keep beating up a few more bums. But what's it going to do for me? It's going to make me richer. I can't win any more titles than I've already got. So it ain't going to do anything for me. This is why I want Huey to do well and come up behind me and take over from me. because then he's got his own ambitions, like I had my own ambitions. My ambitions were to unify the division and become a heavyweight undisputed king of the ring, and I've done that. And now Yui's coming behind me, and I suppose he wants the same thing. He wants what I've got, but I would gladly give it to him in a heartbeat.
It's nice to hear. Family's so important to you guys, isn't it?
It is. It's a part of our heritage. It's a part of our background, our gypsy heritage, where family, without family, what do we got? You can have all the friends in the world, and you can have all the hangers-on and all the do-gooders and patters on the back. But as soon as your money's gone and your fame's spent and you're a bit older, they all drift away. And I believe you can only ever have 4 or 5 real friends that you can actually count on, if you're lucky. For me, I only have a very scarce few friends, maybe 2 or 3, that ain't family members.
And they're back in London, back in England.
Yeah.
So,
Well, actually, England and Australia.
are they?
Yeah.
I love Australia. It's a wicked place.
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. Beautiful, isn't it?
Never been, but my best friend, one of my best friends, is spent most of his life over there, back and forward, back and forward.
You need to go. After the 9th, you need to go out there.
Yeah.
I love it, yeah.
What would happen over there?
Zara's going.
Yeah, you know.
Come on, Zara. Sort yourself out, will
Jump on
you?
with
Sort
guys
yourself out,
and
will
your
you?
kids. Oh, dear.
Oh,
Shall
you
we
going
ask
over
Tyson
here?
who is his,
That's on camera,
his
isn't
boxing hero of all times? And
Pardon?
also, shall we ask Tyson who is his boxing hero of all times, and also the one you must respect in the world of boxing over the years, and also the importance of his follow-up? Tyson is a very outspoken guy. So a lot of people criticize what he says, but there's a lot of people who love what Tyson's saying. So he's talking about the follow-up and what that means to him.
Yeah, what do you think about all the chat around you at the moment?
I think it's fantastic. I aim to split opinions. I aim to be controversial. I aim to be outspoken. I aim to be colourful. I aim to be charismatic. And all of them things I am. So my aims were all good. As the Germans say, alles gut.
Does it annoy you though, the things that people say in the media, or do you kind of just laugh it off and rise above it?
It doesn't really annoy me because it's all sticks and stones. I've got thick skin, so I can dish it out, so I can definitely take it back. I've been persecuted for thousands of years, people like me, so a few name calling and a few media and a few words from different people doesn't really go far, in my mind anyway.
So there's not been one article that you thought, oh, that's really unfair.
No.
They've taken that the wrong way of what I've said, or
There hasn't been one, there's been many, several, dozens. So it doesn't really matter to me. It's all a part of the game. A game that I play, my character that I play. So love me or hate me, I'm still here, still represented. My aim is not to hurt people and upset people. My aim is to divide opinions. And that's it,
you certainly do,
for sure.
and you love it.
It's not that I love it or hate it. It's just what I do.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, there's never been somebody like me in boxing before, ever. And I don't believe there'll ever be somebody after me like me. For many, many reasons.
Do you think you could have a career in comedy?
No. I don't.
Don't wish to. So how are you feeling on about the 9th? Obviously, you both got a fight on the same day.
Yeah.
I don't know about times. Is it going to happen at the same time, same place?
Yeah, the same place, but not the same time.
Right, yeah, sure.
Yui will be on before me, a couple of hours before. That gives Peter enough time to sort Yui out and then come back, sort me out and then go out for the fight. Yeah, Yui will be fighting on this card. I don't know who he's got right now, but with his health issues, I don't think it's going to be no killer. I think he's just going to have a routine victory, hopefully, and then on to the next one, on to a bigger one next year type of thing, or maybe end of the year, September, October type of time.
And are you looking forward to the 9th? How are you feeling about it?
Right now, I'm just concentrating on day to day. I take it one day at a time. Most days I feel different to the day before, and as time gets forward, comes on a bit more, then I start to realise that I'm feeling better, everything's going the way it should do. My most important things is to be injury free, and just grind. Just grinding it out here right now. I'm at the millstone every day, just grinding, sharpening. So it's hard because I balloon up in weights in between fights. I can come in great shape, 10% body fat, and then come back to camp at 40% body fat and out of shape, 4 or 5 stone heavier. So it's very hard life for me when it comes to training, because I live the life outside as well as in the gym. I'm a bit of all or nothing personality. I'm either training or I'm not. There's no in-betweens. And there's unique people in life, and when you find them, they are all or nothing type characters. Then there's no in-betweens. There's no medium water. It's all or nothing in everything. And people think they're crazy or a bit eccentric or whatever. Maybe we are. Who knows?
You're certainly a character. That's why everyone loves it. Okay, last question.
Go on.
How does it feel to be the world champion of heavyweight fighting? How does it feel?
How does it feel? Well, it's a very special gift, prize, possession. And very few people will ever feel what I feel. Very few people will ever walk in my shoes. There are certain select people who have and will do in the future, but it's a very special individual to unify the championship of the world. Like I said, 7 billion people in the world, and to be the best out of all of them at fighting is a crazy statement. I take it on board. I don't feel any different to I did when I wasn't a boxer, or even when I was a teenager. I don't feel any different now or then. I just feel the same. With people like me, all the fame and stuff and money and glory and all that stuff doesn't really mean a lot, because we're just grinding it out day to day. It doesn't go to our head. We don't believe we're anything different to anybody else. One of those things. I've been very lucky and blessed, and I'm very, very thankful for the position I've been put in. But it's been a lot of hard work, determination, dedication and sacrifice. I'm sacrificing now. By the time I go home, I want to see my wife and kids for 12 weeks, 3 months out. So it is a lot of sacrifice going on. So it is hard, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do, I suppose. And if I am to continue in boxing, then I've got to get used to it. But I'm just going to take one fight at a time, because I don't know how long I want to carry on for. I'd get the Klitschko fight done first, and then we'll see what happens from there. Win, lose or draw, it might be my last fight. Yeah, I might carry on. We don't know yet.
And why did you choose Australia for your training camp?
Why did I choose Australia? Because it's full of hot chicks and inspiration.